wheelie. I never thought I'd be doing a wheelie across the freeway. Yeah, dude. Wonder what's going on over there. What's up, you guys? John's Moto Garage. I'm on the DRZ Supermoto. Today all we're doing is exploring Arizona, and if you want to get real specific, I happen to be in Mesa, Arizona today. Anyway, we're going to check out the mall. It's a nice little spot. You can come do some wheelies, and then from here we're just going to be exploring Arizona, man. That's a new series I'm doing. So far it's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing any 5.0 anywhere. Crazy. This used to be a Barnes and Nobles. It's all boarded off, as you can see. Go down the staircase. I realized In-N-Out Burger was still open. Dutch Bros Coffee. Never quite understood what the big hype was with things like Dutch Bros Coffee. Yeah, this one's tough because that one's hard. If you make it up the first stair set, you don't really have much of a run up for the second stair set. This is the part in Arizona, in Mesa, where they've got like all the car dealerships. Like a Bentley. It's like some pretty high class stuff over here. One of the things I loved growing up as a kid, riding BMX and skateboarding, was going out and searching for new spots to ride. That was one of the funnest things, kind of like an adventure, you know. And that's one thing I love about riding motorcycles too. It's very similar to that. There's supposed to be a skate park somewhere over here. A little drive-through taco shop. Yeah. Apparently this is not a bizarre. I clearly have no idea where I'm going. I'm trying to find a skate park. I think it's on the other side of this canal. Looks like they got the park shut down. But there she is. That's actually a pretty rad park. Just checking things out, getting the lay of the land. There's a lot of places right in my backyard that I've never been to. And so, while sometimes I'm not able to go hit some of the really scenic routes in Arizona, which we have a ton, and I've hit maybe like 0.05% of them. Sometimes you've got stuff right in your backyard that you've never seen before, and so that's what I'm doing today. Just exploring some of the stuff that's near and dear to my heart, you know what I mean? Do a wheelie. I never thought I'd be doing a wheelie across the freeway. Yeah, dude. Over here, got some construction going on. Siesta, that's my kind of street right there. Siesta Street. We're gonna go through here, no dumping zone. Just see what this is all made of. Back when I was a kid, we would come through these alleys and look for like vacant houses that had empty pools for riding. I say when I'm a kid, it was more like in high school. Nowadays you just look on Google and see if you can find any like legit riding spots. See if we can find any good. I've been looking for a new bed frame, and this one actually looks pretty high quality, so might come pick that up later. Hold on. we'll just explore and see what kind of free stuff we can find. Here we've got a pet mate 2-door deluxe. We got a chair, a couple chairs actually. This looks like a boombox or something. Nice. And then I've been looking for one of these for the kids, an NHL hockey rink, and an old classic chair. We could redo that and probably sell it and make a couple $100 off of it. Now the question is, what else can we find? So take note of some of the free stuff we got over here. So far I'm seeing some high quality stuff. Oh shoot, there's a cop right there. Fingers crossed he didn't see me ripping a wheelie through the alleyway. And fingers crossed he doesn't see me ripping through this alleyway. Just exploring, just exploring. What do we got here? Okay, I've definitely been looking for one of those for the playhouse. Dang, that's crazy. That guy's like, get out of my alleyway, bro. I don't know what the rules are on here. I've been looking for some chicken wire stuff. I do need some broken glass, and I definitely want that chair right there. I'm just taking a mental note so I can come back later and pick this all up for free. I definitely need a water bottle. Another chair, another chair. I'm not sure what that was. A couch. Been on the lookout for a couch. And a couple more chairs. I could use those for sure. If anybody needs moving boxes, we got moving boxes over here. So far so good. Let's go this way. I think I saw a good wheelie pad. That's a crazy looking house. Look at that thing. Holy smokes. That is a really rad looking house. Yeah, look at that thing. That looks like something you'd see up in the Northwest, like, you know, Seattle or something, but not something typical here in Arizona. That's pretty cool. Let's explore further. That's a really cool house. I'm digging the vibe of this neighborhood, you know. It's kind of low-key. You got your little burnout circle right here. This one looks like this alleyway looks pretty clean, actually. Yeah, this alleyway looks like it was recently maintained. Don Carlos. Don Carlos. A lot of people wonder where I learned Espanol. That would be a Spanish. And I learned on the streets. I'm not gonna, no, I won't do it. I won't do it. Not sure what that dude's got going on. Oh, you know what? We're getting into downtown Tempe, so this is gonna be like downtown Tempe, ASU area, which unfortunately means you got a lot more policing going around. I didn't realize we were all the way over here near ASU. All right, we're coming up on ASU, you guys, on this tour through Arizona, which makes sense based on some of the people I'm seeing walking around. They fit that college person stereotype. Here, I'll show you. There's a parking garage over here where as a kid I used to come skateboard. This was like the best parking garage for bombing on a skateboard, or I don't know if you can use those two words in the same sentence. This is one of the best parking garages to ride down on your skateboard. Let's see what they got going on here. Monday, $3. Shoot, I don't want to pay for this. Another option you have is they actually have an elevator. I don't think a motorcycle can make its way up into the elevator though. Is it big enough? Actually, it might be. And then they have that really, yeah, maybe I could climb up the stairs, but I'm not gonna mess around. I can just see myself on the news, you know, man wanted motorcyclist caught on security camera riding up an elevator and bombing down a parking garage. I can just see it now, the headline, so I'm gonna avoid all that drama. But anyway, as a kid we used to go skate over there. We'd mob down it. I looped out once and slammed my elbow super hard. I had the gnarliest swellbo is what we called it, because my elbow was swollen real bad. And in the last like 5 to 10 years they've done a ton over here. They put up these big buildings, those big buildings. Of course it's usually a whole lot busier, but not so bad with what's going on now. I think that's where the Sun Devils play, maybe. Never ever been to a game in my life. Lots of good skate spots. Some stair sets, I'm assuming they were all busts. Amazon, Microsoft. This is like a big corporate area apparently. This is Tempe Town Lake here. I rarely come hang out over here, but it actually looks pretty cool. It's a pretty nice site. Yeah, not too bad at all. Again, this is like all right in my backyard, and I almost never make it out here. Got a little tent set up there. I wonder if that's where you got homeless people living there, or yeah, that's crazy. It's like a little homeless person town. Check it out. This is interesting because like I said, I haven't been over in this area in quite some time, but this is my first time ever over here, and this park is basically taken over by homeless people. I mean, this isn't like, you know, hanging out for the day. This is like we're setting up camp, you know what I mean? They have set up camp. Interesting. Looks like you got a lot of nice like hiking trails up through here. Got more little camps out there as well, quite a few. Looks like we got the Phoenix Zoo up here to the right. Let's go explore over here. Gee, that's crazy, man. There's just nobody at the hotels. Yeah, you got a few at the Hilton. I imagine most of these parking lots would be just slam packed typically during the day. Of course right now they're not. Well, I'm not sure where we're headed here. I don't see any signs yet indicating that this is a no trespassing zone. Phoenix fence. State property, no trespassing. All right, we'll get out of here. Wonder what's going on over there.